Hey everybody, and welcome back to Magicite. Last time we tried playing as a dwarf, and it didn't go all that great, to be honest. We ended up dying quite a few times and not getting very far. We did unlock some hats, but they weren't anything too special. But I really want to see this work. I want to do a dex-based run, and I think it'll work. Unfortunately, I really would like this Robin Hood hat, but I haven't shot 100 arrows in a single playthrough. Or at least, if I have, I didn't get the 20% chance. So we're going to continue going with the Miner's Cap. I like the regen fairy. I mean, obviously we don't have any other choice. So again, I'm looking for a green dex. So defensive miner, and not... The miner would be cool, but I don't think that the durability stuff is really all that useful. So, I like this. 2 dex, 2 health. But I really would like Potion Brewer. Potion Brewer is just too good. It's not worth going off green on Dex, but there we go. Potion Brewer and Big Eater. This is one of those things that I really wish you could just pick what you wanted, because you could just sit here forever and roll stuff. Gatherer, Swift. I think I just passed over a good one. You know, this is good. This is good. I like this. I'll take this. Artisan, you get 10 luck when crafting weapon or gear. You can actually get some pretty cool stuff off of that. Hopefully we'll have a chance to see it in action. I start with a sword hilt. And that's good, because I'm going to freaking need it right away. I'm going to get away from that slime before it... Come on, slime. Bring it. Okay, slime, be a pansy. There was definitely some graphical lag there for a second. Had me very worried. I want to get around behind it. Fortunately, there's a slime there. This is just unfortunate. This is a terrible setup. Barely made it over that, but we did. I mean, this will be a very nice early level up. Although at this point I don't know if it really can be considered early, because we've already been playing and fighting it for a good while. We've got a dex in our level up, which is really good. I unfortunately don't have enough wood just yet. I need to make a pick so I can get that stone. Remember, our goal is to be building an ironite pick basically right after this. That is the dream. Alright. And that's one stone. Good, there's another stone being hidden by the spider. I guess it's not really a spider, but because it creates spider webs, I might as well call it a spider. Doesn't make any sense. It's only got 6 legs instead of 8. You know, whatever. Whether it be graphical imitation or spiders in this world just have that many legs. Yeah, whatever. I'm not going to judge. Alright, we are going to have enough stone pretty early on. I mean, we're barely into the second screen, and we've already got it. I feel like I wasted my time making that pickaxe. Obviously I didn't, but it just feels like it because we got the better one so much faster. We still can't take advantage of the gold, which is unfortunate. But, you know, it's going to be what it's going to be. In fact, I actually made a mistake there. I chose not to pick up the gold one, when really I should have. Because the gold one was going to just drop stone for me no matter what, whereas the other one could have possibly... Okay. Oh, there's more than one. The gold one was going to drop stone no matter what, because I would not be making an ironite pickaxe right then and there. Obviously, because you can't smelt the ironite right here. So instead, I just got stone out of it, and just got stone out of one of the other ones that could have dropped iron as well. So that was a mistake on my part. As you can see, just stone. Man, given giving me diamondite rocks right here. Just hating me. At least I got some coal. We're doing okay on the ironite. The ironite front, hopefully. Let's see if we level up. So we have level 4. I wonder if we will hit level 5. My wooden sword is about to break. I should actually probably try and make a stone one. That's definitely enough ironite ore for an ironite pickaxe. Like, definitely 100%. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure that that is going to break in the middle of this upcoming fight. Because we know that I'm enough to fight that bee. So let's just do this. As though nothing ever happened, we pull the stone sword out. I think that's pretty well done. That was a very nice crit. I am not ballsy enough to try and pull this off. Oh man. I gotta go up and over. Luckily, we have this as an out. Stomach's grumbling. It's okay. We get triple shot. That is triple shot, yes. I chickened out and jumped. And that time I didn't chicken out and regretted it. Right from one fight to another, but luckily that bee has stepped back. The question is, can I fight that beehive? I would very much like to. But that answers that question for me. I'm fighting this bee just because I might as well. I've done a lot of damage to it. I am going to pick this. Oh gosh, I'm almost gonna die. I could still die. Well, we don't have an option but to go to the forest. So we got a health from our fairy from finishing right there. So let's go to our sell stuff. Sell we don't need. We don't need bone. Let's see. And we only get a small potion. Very unfortunate. Don't need those pelts. We will eventually need the coal. I'm just gonna leave it stacked up. We don't need the fire webs. Fire webs. Wow, I was thinking about fire starter. Because fire starter plus spider webs is fire webs, which is actually a terrifying premise. Let's see. Can we do something better with the ironite? We could make ourselves an ironite shield. That's actually kind of tempting. So we could make an ironite shield. We could also make an ironite sword. I'm not all that keen on it. It would be nice, but I don't think it's necessary. Let's just make ourselves an ironite shield. That'll hold us for a while. We don't have enough monster hide to make anything else. Let's sell our stone pick and be on our way. Hopefully this time we won't get caught up at the start. Or we will. That was really close. Jump tactics. We have just aggroed a lot of enemies. Like, an unfortunate number of enemies. Once again, judging distance becomes my downfall. And of course we just get scored. So let's start this again. Man, they are not giving me a nice start, RNGesus, man. Man, we still pull through. I'm I'm just gonna go a little nuts on the wooden sticks here. All joking aside. Oh wow, we started with a bone blade. So that's effectively a stone pickaxe right there, actually. Which is pretty sweet, because that means we should get ironite out of this. And we do, so we're gonna be set on ironite. There only have to be like 4 patches of rocks and we're fine. And there's our sword. Nice and quickly. Should probably switch those two. Alright, so they split. Oh, that was a nice crit. Just gonna keep progressing like we normally do. Collecting up some raw meat. Trying to reach some higher levels. We will not get the gold, we will just get stone. But stone is still useful, so no real complaint there. Because in the end game, I'm probably going to be running with stone arrows. Got a good amount of herbs now, I think. We've got at least 4. Now I've got 6, I think. 7, in fact. It's actually great. Building up a plethora of potions early and not having to use them is basically the dream. Granted, I currently do technically have to use it because I've got hit one too many times. That was some terrible double jumping right there, no excuses. Just bad. Well, that's enough ironite. Let's aggro you. Bad, I'm killing low. Level up, HP and dex, that's exactly what we want. Attack's always a little nice, but I'd rather have the dex, because we're going to be attempting to spec into it late game. Mushroom. Not going to need the mushroom. More ironite, that's stone. Don't know why we didn't quite pick that up. Aggro you. Both kind of just stood there waiting for the stone to come down. It's kind of like a truce of sorts. And we've got an evil boar. We've got more than one evil boar. That was really unfortunate that we didn't aggro it. And now we've got them stacked on top of each other. My wooden sword about to break. We're only doing one hit at a time though, so it's not really that concerning. Except that we don't have enough. I'm totally okay with that as a skill. We don't actually have enough wood to make another wooden sword. I'm debating whether or not I actually will make another wooden sword. It depends whether or not this is the end of the level, because it seems like it should be. And if I need it, I will definitely make one, but if I don't need it, then I'll probably just make myself an iron one, since we should be rolling in the iron. And it looks like we will. We'll make a stone sword, how about that? We'll kind of jump the gun on this one. We're gonna make a stone sword anyway, probably. Gotta be careful. Come to me. And well done. Alright, so here's another 3 ironite at least, which is amazing. 4 make it. I wasn't joking when I said rolling in ironite. Hopefully the scourge don't show up. Another level up. Still gonna take 4 hits. Nope, only 3. Come on, slime. That's pathetic. We're going pretty fast, as normally we're in the middle of the level when our stomach finally starts to grumble. Well, let's clear some trees. I am not going to the tundra, we know how that goes. I'd be interested maybe of going to the swamp instead, but that's not an option, so we just have to And there's the Scourge. Alright, now to see what we can do. Well, let's wait to actually do that. Let's sell the stuff we don't want. We don't want spiderwebs. We don't want mushrooms. Oh, we'll keep that coal, actually. We're gonna need to make stuff soon. Sweet, we got 5 big potions out of that. Thank you, 50% chance. Still got some stone. We do not have enough monster hide to do anything in particular, but we can make our pickaxe, which is what we want to do. So I'm gonna sell this bone pick, because we're not gonna use it. Pickaxe. I'm just doing that so I don't accidentally make a mistake. There's our pickaxe. Now, what else do we want to do? We could make an ironite shield. We could. But I'm not going to. And the reason is, I think we're going to be okay with 7 HP for this next run, and if I could get dex in there, if I could get some actual dex multipliers, not multipliers, some dex bonuses, that would be super helpful. Oh gosh. The level of inconvenience in that one is ridiculous. At least now I can predict where you're going to end up, though, because you don't really have much choice. If I'm not knocking you back any. Just keep running the same path over and over again. So we're still just going to be getting mostly ironite out of stuff. I really want to go up. This bottom path is stupidly treacherous. Top's not much better, honestly. I want to aggro you and then go by, and then re-aggro you back this way. Well, it'd be nice to avoid enemies. It's honestly in our best interest to kill as many as we possibly can. Leveling up will be a huge advantage. Now, the annoying part is when you're invincible, you can't hurt them. That's 2 herbs, so that definitely paid for itself, because that's at least 2 HP. If not 5, technically you could count it as 3. Although I would argue 2.5 is the best you could really argue it for, considering you'd only get half when you combine. That's just me kind of doing some random math in my head. I wouldn't really call that worth listening to. Because in truth, you really don't want to ever take any damage. So if you take damage, just assume that it's bad. Because if you can do it with taking no damage, it's definitely more worth than if you did it taking damage. We are about to be starving. So I'm going to stop for a moment. Come up here. It's about to tell me, I know. Alright. Might as well keep eating. Alright. Some good timing. That was definitely more risky than I should have let it be, but let's hope we can get some more double gold. Did I drop my pick? I moved it. Okay, for a second I freaked out because I thought I dropped my pickaxe. And see, this is what I actually got, a pink ironite pickaxe, which gives me dexterity and magic. But that's only when it's equipped, so it's a little weird. You'll notice that my mana goes down to 5. My health toggles. It's a little weird. It just means that I don't want to think that I'm healing up when I'm not actually efficiently healing up. Overall, not that big of a concern. Just sort of a caveat of items that are equipable that have negative or positive downsides is that those downsides only take effect when you have that item equipped. Things that are permanent equips, though, obviously you constantly have those benefits or detriments. But that makes sense, so. Come at me, boar. That was once again a little risky. Especially because there goes that. And another stone sword. And this one actually was a pink one as well. It gives us dex and attack as well as HP. So as long as we have this, we have more HP. That's a little silly. I mean, it makes sense. You know, you can have, or at least in D&D games, role-playing games in general, you can do stuff that's a little silly. Like a sword that gives you bonuses other places. It's not unheard of. It's just the fact that its effect doesn't actually apply. And we're going to the swamp. There's no real reason to stay, no enemies left. So what do we got? We have 17 ironite ore. We do not have enough monster hides again. It's really unfortunate. So at this point I might as well make that shield. Of course, last time we made the shield we ended up dead. But that was more me being bad than some sort of harbinger. This. Alright, so moment of truth time. Ah, they were all small. Still can't complain, I've got 8 potions. We can make a gold pickaxe. Not all is lost. That's gonna be really good. Gold pickaxe means we're... Oh, and for a second I thought it was colored. But I was wrong. It's a nice pickaxe, but, you know, no real reason for me to keep holding on to it. We do need an axe. Really, I should make an axe. I should probably just make an iron axe. So let's do it. It'll probably, in the long run, save me. It's a little weird interacting with people in town, actually. Some weird stuff can happen. There. If I open this menu and I want to go talk to him selling stuff, can't do it right now. I have to close the menu, and if I'm still staying on top of him, you can hear me hitting my W key. It won't register. If I jump, come back, it re-registers that I can do that. So, yeah, kind of strange if you think about it. I'm going to keep the 2 coal again. It'll allow us to do make a fire starter. At some point here, I'm going to start turning stone into arrows. I was hoping to basically, well, literally get the drop on him. Fortunately, that did not happen. We're gonna have way more than enough monster hides though now. We've been getting quite a few already. In fact, we probably already have enough. Wow, that was really unfortunate, and luckily I avoided a second barrage of damage there, but I am not going to take the risk of dying. But I think 7 HP is more than enough, especially when I actually should eat some food. And could have possibly gotten some HP back from that. Stagger him. He's just following me. That was very unfortunate. Not quite fast enough. Should have dodged. But the dodge keys are in a really inconvenient place. I'm just gonna keep following me. Alright, come here. Come here. I really like slugs. And I really like slugs because they are effectively slimes, but they don't... You don't have to wait for that tick of are they jumping, are they not? We're gonna go more ranger. It's another triple shot. I'm actually totally okay with that because our other one is a basically dex 10 bonus for a short amount of time, which will basically mean we do tons of damage. The only thing I could hope for next would be the Wisp, actually. As useful and as much as I like the Dire Wolf, I don't use it late game. And I think the Wisp would actually do the most. We increase our... We got an Iron Arrow, a single Iron Arrow. We increase our dex by 10. We do a triple shot, which all do double damage. And then you fire it through a Wisp, which also does extra damage. Double damage. So basically you're getting quadruple damage. Alright, let's make some stone arrows. I don't want to deal with this. Stone arrows, we're gonna be fine. Dex isn't as high as it has been in the past. Not what I wanted to hit. That's what I wanted to hit. Some good experience. Kill enemies is going to save us a lot of time. It did cost us a big chunk of stone to make those arrows, but they're going to pay off, I think. We're going to take less damage, and we're going to have less stress in general. Oh gosh, we aggroed these guys. Dex up. Oh, that was... Oh, this is the end of the level. That Dex up is... Rar. That way we can one-shot him. And definitely one-shot him. Probably shouldn't have walked right at those guys. They could have been the... They could have been the ones that would have hurt. We're gonna come back here. We're gonna go to the swamp again. I would have actually liked to go somewhere else, but maybe should have gone to the forest. I'm selling the Iron Arrow. I don't want the extras. Should probably cook some meat. Speaking of, I should just probably eat. Don't want the bone. Don't want the monster pelts. Put that stone arrow back up there. Got a lot of coal. Worry about it. And it's all cooked. Alright. So that's all set. Alright, so let's get down here. We definitely have enough to make our full sets. Means we need 12. There's our leather. That's not a leather worker. I don't know where our leather worker is. I don't know where our leather worker is. Oh, this is... There we go. Don't mind me. I was expecting him to be in front of a house. I'm not particularly sure why. We get our huge boost in dex. We are all the way up at 22 right now. That stone sword's really nice. I'm actually not going to mess with it. We don't need anything else right now, actually. At this point, we're just waiting to find some diamondite. That should be really nice. I don't think we have anything we don't want. Let's just do that. We've got 40 arrows. I won't feel bad using them now. Got a chest right there. We're basically going to one-shot almost everything. If I don't have to use arrows, I'm going to try not to. Actually, I guess these guys are more the slimes of this level. sword's about to break. Ironite Great Blade. Well, I guess that's what I'm going to be using next then. When that breaks, especially because that's pretty darn good. Dex builds are nice, I like them. I actually killed 2 things with 1 shot there. That's actually pretty cool. That broke right at the perfect moment. Hoping to kill both of them in one go, but I did not. Some gold. Be nice to get enough gold to make our next set of armor. I guess it's not really armor. Still pretty easy to take care of those guys, which was probably my biggest concern. Unfortunately, that experience fell off the edge, but not to worry. Some more gold. Definitely not going to say no to gold. We are actually pretty rich right now. I just noticed that we've got almost $1,400, which is basically the cutoff point for buying something diamondite. It would be very nice to just straight buy a diamondite pickaxe rather than have to build it ourselves. It'll save us time, effectively money. Well, resources at the very least. I would like to pick this stone arrow back up. And we get our jump. Which, okay, it did some easy damage, but, you know, whatever. Getting pretty heavy on ironite here. That's good, though, because I would eventually like to... That was some pretty cool stuff. If I do say so myself. Some pretty nice juking. Stone arrows. It's good to leave 1 stone arrow in your inventory so that you don't accidentally not pick up your arrows that you missed. Well, we're either going to the tundra. Let's try it. Oh, this is a quarry. It looked slightly different, but I just presumed it was the same, which is obviously my mistake. I was wrong. Don't want the vial of poison. Don't want the monster pelts. I would like my stone arrow, but I'm going to keep it there. We have 4 gold. That doesn't let us actually make anything, unfortunately. Still have a good bit of stone and a lot of ironite. I'm tempted to honestly just turn these all into arrows. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make an ironite sword in case I get tired of the great axe. There. But I think we are going to turn it all in. So we've got an ironite sword there. We're actually going to need to, we're going to need to be cutting down some trees because we are running low on wooden sticks. In fact, we really don't need that much wood, so I'm just going to sell half the stack. Don't need that much coal either. Gonna sell half the stack. Don't need those many potions. Yeah, I'm buying this. I'm buying the diamondite pick. It saves me basically having to put diamondite into something else. Like, I can take the diamondite that I would be using to make this pick and maybe make my my equipment a little bit earlier. I think that's the ultimate goal of that. This is the quarry. I have never been here before. Let's just amp up our decks. I like the idea of a quarry, though. To me, that says, here, I have tons of minerals. That does not look pleasant, however. I'm going to presume that this harms me, and therefore take steps to not get hit by it. And while we're at it, I'm going to cut down some trees. Now, because we've got a good axe, we're going to get a lot more sticks for each tree we cut down. You can already hear the difference in picking everything up, just how absolutely crazy the amount of like little sounds are. Okay, that's a problem. He is dodging like a pansy. I mean, yeah, I'm throwing arrows at him, and he just sucks at dodging. Really, you're not dead yet? Well, now you are. Which is good for me. I'm just dropping that momentarily. It's one of the downsides that gets a little old, is that you can't actually craft things in place. It makes sense. It really does. Because if you had more than... If you weren't going to craft all of it, if you only wanted to craft one, then you'd be in trouble. Oh, I'm out of arrows. Well, those were my last arrows, so... that was unfortunate. I'm not happy with the way that went. To the point where I think I actually have to sit back here and heal. I actually have to eat, so why don't I eat first? Because I could get some health back. I did get one health back. Means I'll only drink one potion. These guys with the slime, or the cows, sheep, whatever. The ones that don't actually hurt you. That's right, I'm out of arrows. Well, I'm out of stone arrows. This is just such a terrible situation. Doubling my dex here. Hoping to take him out faster. Still took a hit. Still fired an arrow poorly. These things happen. I'm not a big fan of the quarry. Those are actually very difficult to avoid if they're in a bad place. It's good that we crit him. Definitely did not do enough damage with that. But 2 hits is enough. Experience is more valuable than the raw meat. From what I've seen, we should be able to actually take care of him. The fact that he's big does make him a little imposing, but they just run at you, so it's not really that hard to deal with them. I was managing to dodge there, but I literally had to pick my pinky up and hit the dodge key because it's just that challenging. Oh look, some diamondite. Just what I was hoping to find like a lot of. Well, I guess I did just find a good chunk of it. Why can't I pick that? I don't want those. I'd like the dynamite, please. I keep saying dynamite. It's definitely diamondite. Well, bat, you can die. I have no pity for you. Oh, that was alive. I was not expecting it to be alive at all. Which is bad. Oh gosh, the Scourger here. So that's super bad, and I need to not attempting to quote or reference movies. That is actually really bad. Oh, well, here's the end. Let's go caves. I want to go caves so that... Oh good, we've got enough gold to replace something. We do not have enough diamondite to do anything useful, however. Put that there in the interim. I'm gonna go sell stuff. I'm gonna sell the cloak. I'm gonna make the cloak's replacement. Don't need the level of poison. I should cook these, and then I'll be set for basically the rest of the game. It's a nice, great axe. It's just dangerous. It's dangerous because I'm not good. Either way, let's get to our other worker here. High dex of 26. Let's see what else we can do. So now I've got a bunch of stone arrows. I'd rather use those. Let's move these up to the bar. Cook all of these. Don't have enough money to buy anything, but that's fine. Alright, we are now set on meat. I can throw out any other raw meat and coal that I find, which is what I'm going to go do right now. I'm going to get rid of coal. I really should make more ironite arrows. That's what I should do with that ironite. Because I've got a completely undamaged ironite sword, so I'm not going to run out. I'm definitely going to be firing more than 100 arrows this run. Alright. I'm gonna go a little arrow crazy, I think. More diamondite, and there's more diamondite right up there. That is amazing. It's not worth it. Just slow down a little bit. I'm basically probably going to just wake the broodmother right here. That is enough diamondite. Need more sticks. Because we have spent it all. Yep. I just did it. I really don't fear the broodmother, so long as I don't have anything in my way. If I had other enemies to deal with, it would be much more challenging. This is going to be a long episode. I apologize beforehand. Oh, that was really bad. That was nice. this is me giving no regard, and I basically am just farming experience, is what I'm doing. So I'm not picking up ironite ore, which is really bad. Ironite arrows are going to be probably the easiest thing for me to actually hold on to. I'm asking for it. I know that. Oh, it's not quite on cooldown. Just keep firing arrows. Ain't that easy. Granted, that wasn't a full level up this time, and they probably won't be from here on out. So many enemies. That's all my arrows. Oh. Doing my job. It's a level up. So we're doing a little level farming here, but there's no shame in that. It's time for me to get moving. The Scourge are going to be here any second now. That was very unfortunate. That time I actually thought about it being a possibility. And that probably saved me from getting hurt. I have no respect for these eggs. Nor should I. She's coming. Oh, I know this. She's gonna be here any second. Look at that lack of respect. Alright, with that lack of respect, I'm probably gonna be a little crazy and go to the dungeon. But that's only because I think it's probably the most beneficial thing for us to do right now. It's going to give us a lot of experience, and hopefully a lot of random loot, and we could possibly get like a really sweet shield or something like that. Because that happened last time. I found a really nice shield. And the Scourge are here. Tickle me surprised. Alright. Don't know why there's a whole town sitting right outside of a dungeon. Alright, so iron arrow. Don't need spiders. Don't need refined stone. Actually, I could totally just made arrows out of it, but a cooked chicken? The problem there is, oh, nice. Just enough diamondite ore. That's amazing. That's awesome. Let's just do that. Let's get some diamondite ore for us to upgrade one of our pieces here. Which one? We'll do that. Because then I get to be blue. Look at that matching. It's pretty sweet. Alright, I am not going to just keep one type of arrow. I'm going to go a little crazy and do a little bit of everything. Those go there. We fired a ton of arrows here, so I'm not at all worried. We've got eight potions. That's pretty good. That's nothing to scoff at. am I going to keep the... I'm going to throw away the stone. And half the wood. And that's only because I'm not going to be using the great axe. I'm going to use the sword. It's much more controlled, and that's what I need. Alright. I think we've got everything we want right here. I will probably try and eat the chicken as fast as possible. Your arrows go through things. That's so mean. Alright, because we're going to get a lot of loot here. I totally missed this chest. So stuff we don't need. That. We don't need the stone. I mean, okay, I might as well throw this out. If I'm gonna have a dynamite great axe, because that's stupid. Genie, I want you to die. Three hits for him. Most everything, it seems. Unfortunately, where I was placing my mouse is what caused me that damage. And that was just bad jumping. I'm gonna drink another potion. I'd like to be at a decent level of health. The 10 dex is nice, but it's not going to quite be better than a mimic. You can see its tongue sticking out. Dynamite. That is some dynamite ore. I cannot picking up the dynamite ore. Doing the stone. I keep picking up other silly things. Don't want the coal. Don't want the cooked chicken either. It's got some good stuff in it. Well, hopefully. The answer is yes, it does. Which means I am probably set in terms of bars. I still do have to make a diamond shield, I suppose. Oh, darn it, that experience disappeared. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. That's a mimic. Okay, I'm in some serious trouble right now. Just back out. I'm sure they're not still shooting at me. We're gonna have to make a stop by the forest, at the very least here. Balls are in very inconvenient positions. Yep, they're gonna cause me to take some stupid damage. That mimic wants my junk. Alright. We're currently safe here. Oh, that's bad. Well, I got him, but I died. Well, the dungeon claims another life, and I guess we're gonna call this the end of the episode. I unlocked the Tiki Mask. We'll see what that does. And nothing else, so we don't get the Robin Hood hat, which is really unfortunate. So what does the Tiki hat do real fast? Stolen from the rabid Tiki tribes, this magical mask is said to be cursed with mysterious properties. Upon arriving at a new district, you have a 50% chance of gaining 3 HP or losing 1. That's a little bit too risk-reward, considering some of these are mostly just reward. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. I got a lot further than I originally thought I would, I suppose. And it ran a little bit longer than I had expected. We've been playing for almost an hour now. But I had a lot of fun, and hopefully you learned something about crafting stuff, or maybe just general strategy. And maybe you, well, hopefully you learned to not do all the things that I do, because I make some pretty stupid decisions. Anyway, I hope to see you guys next time.